All right, welcome back. So collisions are a form of how you can step on an object and there's ground there, right? So it's kind of the physics of the space. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to create physics for the entire scene here. And if I look at, say, my visual styles here, under lit here, if I switch it from lit to player collisions, I have a black world. There are no collisions. If I push play and start my player game simulation, I just fall through the ground. So I'm going to switch back to lit here, and I'm going to start off by adding collisions to the ground plane. So this whole area here is all one piece, makes it really nice for kind of creating a collision that I can navigate the space with. So selecting that, I'm going to right click and go to edit stairs. And then I can see under number of collisions right here, I have 0. So I'm going to go ahead and click here and, here, I'm sorry. And I'm going to add a simplified collision, the 10.x one. It's fine. Yeah. But I can also see that the green is my collision space, and I will be colliding, I'll be floating above the space because this is where the player thinks the top is. So it's just an approximation at this point. And technically you should make separate blocks for everything and do really complicated things to make these collisions work, but we're just going to brute force them into being here by going on the right here, scrolling down to where it says collision complexity, and use complex collision as simple. And then you can see now these bluish kind of lines that exist here. Those are going to be the real collisions. Great. So then we hit save and close this window. And now when we switch from lit to player collision, we can see the green here is all of the spaces that I will collide with. All right, which is great because that means that I can stand on it. So I'm going to go through and I'm going to do that for a couple other things. Switch my view here. I want to make sure that I have collisions set for my walls. So I'll select the walls and then I'll right click, edit, and then I'm going to go ahead and switch this to collision. This one, scroll down, use complex collision as simple, and save. Close. And then I need to find walls maybe down here. Right click, edit. And I'm going to rinse and repeat basically for all of my structures that I need to have collisions for. All right, so now I'm getting close to done. All right, so let's look at it again in our collision, player collision, boom. You can see, all right, I've got, looks like I can kind of walk through some of these walls. Oh no, we're good. Upstairs looks good. Downstairs looks good. And I've got this exterior bounding wall, which I'm actually going to probably extend all the way across here because I want to lock y'all into this space. So yeah, next step is to find our player controller. So go lit here and we find, what is this? That's just our sky stuff. Here's our player controller. All right, so we want to take our player controller and put them wherever we want to start. If you want to start in the gallery, we can start in the gallery. If you want to start next to the gallery, we can start next to the gallery. If you want to start, kind of in front, so there's like a little bit of an architectural view, we can do that. Basically, we want to just kind of place the character right on the ground plane. I'll hit the space bar so I can rotate and kind of look that direction. I believe the blue arrow is the arrow that we're going to be facing when we hit play. So now you can see we're standing. I'm right clicking and I can look around, and if I hit W, I can move forward. And I didn't put collisions on my doors. This is the easy way. If you don't want to have them swing or something, you can just walk through. Oh, nope. I guess my doors have a collision on them. They don't though. Let's see. Maybe it's just the walls here. So I'm going to switch this into collision view just so I can see why what I've got here. So yeah, first person walls. I might have messed something up. Edit first person walls. Number of collisions 1. And then did I forget to... Oh yeah, there we go. Use the wrong one. Okay, there we go. That's what we're looking for. Play again. Move through the space. Walk through the wall. And then my stairs are made properly. I can walk up the stairs and navigate the space. So those are player collisions. Next up, we'll talk about lighting, but that will do it for this one. Thank you very much.